Bitcoin pumping, Bitcoin pumping, Bitcoin pumping, yo! Woo, 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 woo! Pumps right when I come, 68.77. Pumps right when I come, 68.77. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what's happening in Bitcoin right now. Break it down. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Sharing your most precious asset, and that is your time. At 68,800 for Bitcoin. Someone called it the scam pump. We'll see what happens. We absolutely nailed it. Shout out to AITEECH up 59% for the move to the upside. Absolutely blasting. Just got to a high of 25. Out of control what's happening to these AI coins. Pick a coin, any coin. I gave BOBO with a chart ready to rock, going up almost 108.20%. It's halfway there to the upside. It doesn't matter. VAI out the flag to the upside. Everyone's like, I know what pumped. What hasn't pumped yet? I'm going to be nice to you right now. I'm going to be nice to you. Don't say I didn't ever help you. FAKEAI looking nice. The nice one, this one's ready to go. It is also trending on token metrics, which means a lot of people are hearing about it. Vulcan Forge trending, OPUL is trending, VMINT. I'm telling you right now, deep fake AI is hot right now. It's on the chopping block. Next thing to go. But anyway, maybe not. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say you do should be taken as financial advice. I don't even own any, so I'm not even pumping my own bags. I show my team I'm out of tether right now, unless I get into something else. You know what I mean? Let's talk about those leverage trades that I had open. Bitcoin getting the breakout. Could this be the actual breakout? It actually could be. I'm heavy in these lev trades. Up $949 right now. Up 9 I'm up 1,000 beans right now. My SHIB trade not doing so well, but we just shot up, and I just made $1,000 literally in the last 2 seconds. My trade blasting to the upside on a Saturday night. My spot account up 30 grand on a Saturday. Made more money than I used to almost in half a year, in a day. This is real life, everybody. This isn't a joke. This is Derek Jeter money, right? This is freaking money, man. Ball players are making 30 grand a night. Like, this is serious bread. Cryptocurrency, man. Change your life forever. Never be the same. Crypto life or crypto trapping on. Yo, shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Look, up $1,000 here. I gave you guys the trades. I talked about it. This looks like a pretty big breakout. This may not be a fake out here. This is getting to be a pretty big, nasty pump to the upside. The second I showed up on the stream, I took the whole day we were sideways. The whole day. I literally showed up and the stochastics on the 15-minute began to turn. It's like, oh. I kind of want to take that 1,000 right now and just, ooh. That's a fat game, but this is supposed to be a $7,000 trade if it goes my way. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get to 88,000 on this trade. This is a big boy. All right. Bang. So we'll see what happens. Only time will tell. This is my scalp trade up here. I'm just going for a quick move to 76,000. Just a quick move to 76. You know, just up to 76K real quick. Nothing big. My other trade's up to 88K. Nothing busy. Let's break down Bitcoin right now. But you guys know I was in the trade. I talked about it this morning. I was here this morning. Can you believe I was live this morning? Take a slice for the taste, baby. Be careful, you might lose. Bang. Shout out to everybody. How rich is Satoshi? We banging on them to the upside. Bang, bang. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And I got a little surprise for you. I'm going to be drinking seltzer water. And you know what? I was going to open this, but I said, everyone likes to hear the sound of a bottle opening. So I was like, you know what? I'll wait for everybody. You know what I mean? No, because there's a thing to that. You know you want to hear this bottle open. How bad do you want to hear the sound of this bottle open? Like that. You know you want to hear it. Put a 333 if you want to hear that bottle open, baby. If you have like this feeling for it. Like you don't know why, but for some reason you just want to see this bottle open. You just want to see it bump. You know? I got to see them 333s. I don't see any yet. I think you guys are 10 seconds behind me. So it always takes a second for me to see what I want to see. But you... Huh? You talking to me? Okay. All right. Here we go. Ready? Let's bring the music down so we can get... I want to get that right. You know, I get the whole sound like in the commercials, you know? You had to do it. Now I'm going to attempt something dangerous right now, which I know I shouldn't. Can I put lime juice in here? It's probably not a smart move at all. Like very, very daring move here. And this could be a fake pump of the weekend. I'd love to take my 1,000 and walk away and just close up shop. Come back in another time. You know what I mean? There's a chance this goes right back down. I've seen it happen on a Saturday so many times, but it's a long-term trade. Even if it goes back down and goes back $300, I'm willing to take it on the chin. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the lime juice in here without getting it all over my coat. Yeah, it's too tight of a lime. I got something going on. I did something. It was better than nothing. I just need that flavor, man. Little kick. I quit drinking 3 years ago. I don't remember anymore because I don't even drink, so I can't. But still, every once in a while, you remember what it was like to be hanging out, you know, chilling with the boys. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Bitcoin doing damage. And honestly, once it breaks this high here, we are on the way. And the stochastics say we have room to move. We got two big resistances that can come out in our way. And again, I called it again. Like, I'm sorry, everybody. I guess it's not that easy, not that hard to call the market. But, you know, I called the exact place to get in. I said Bitcoin would be right here when I started the show. It kind of was there, and then we broke out. Is this a fake out? I'll be honest, the 2 hour looks pretty nice. You know, I go by the stochastics RSI, and they say that we have room to move. And honestly, the whole world wants to get in. And there's people on the sidelines, and there's probably people trying to get in behind the ETF's back when they're closed, and they're going to jump. You know, think about it. This halving is going to make a scarcity I don't think anyone's ever seen. And yeah, I don't think people realize what's going to happen here. So just be careful. I'm telling you, I'd rather have one Bitcoin and not need it than need one Bitcoin and not have one. I just sent almost $2,000 of Bitcoin to my brother-in-law because I love him and I want him to have some Bitcoin. And he showed me his portfolio and he didn't have enough Bitcoin. So I looked in one of my accounts, I saw some extra Bitcoin, and I sent it his way. All right. So let's take a look. Bitcoin already getting a bit of a pullback here. It could be a FAKEAI breako. Already getting a pullback here. Nasty dumpage. And I wouldn't be surprised. Only time will tell. All right. Let's take a look here on BTC USD on my Binance chart. All right. My go-to. Amazing what happened here. We'll build it fast. But I mean, we're above, right? It's all about 65.5. I've talked about that. As long as we stay above 65.5, that's your weekly support, and then 60K. Those two levels, we break those, then we talk about coming lower. But until we break those levels, really nothing to worry about, right? So now that we know we're above there, we don't really have to even discuss anything else. You get it? You see how you break that down? We compartmentalize. It's just like it being in, you know, in some special forces. Like, we only need to know what we need to know. All right? When we get to the next level, we can figure that out. We don't need to know that yet. So technically, still at the top of the range. You see what I mean? Like, if we want to be real technical here, which I like to be, you know, I did see that we were in this tight thing, and it looked like a fake out, breakout first. And we could vibe with that. You know, but either one, to me, you still got resistance, right? No matter what you want to say. We got resistance right here. It's good music for this time. I like this. Saturday night. Bitcoin. Is it a fake out, breakout? Are we getting the real pump to the upside? I'll tell you what. I've been long, so the moving averages are tight. The way the moving averages are set up tells me there's a big move coming. I usually don't get a fake out when the moving averages are this tight. And look how tight Bitcoin got. It had to make a move. It was going to go either way. I've almost never seen it get that tight in my life. So you knew a move was coming for Bitcoin. That's why I went live this morning. I cannot take a day off for you. I got to be here for you guys. I got to be here for you guys. I got to be here for myself. I love to be on point. I pride myself on being on point, baby. Nailing it. So that is a resistance. We're away for the 21-day moving average. A lot of times you would come back to that. You'd want to see us go a little, you know, lateral. I'd be looking at the smaller time frames here. And we got to start watching the 1 minute time frame. There's a chance the 1 minute dumps us all the way down really fast. Or we make a flag. If we make a flag, we are in money for a possible bigger move. I'm watching the 30-second and the 1 minute. You know how I do. Bit of bearish divergence here, but the low stochastics tell us we could be up for another move to the upside for Bitcoin. Shout out to all my cryptocurrency fiends and friends. God bless each and every one of you for being here. Shout out to all my Bitcoin loyalists and lovers of scarcity. You know, if you love scarcity, put a 111 in the comment. Actually, put 11 because 1 is scarce. Put 11 in the comment section if you love scarcity. If you know they're going to print this dollar to zero and you understand what's happening with the monetary supply. Shout out to anyone that took the trade with me and you're up in gains. You're up in Gainesville with your man Sammy, making almost 1,200. Now SHIB turns green. It's all green. Green down the line. Brah. Green, baby, green. And this thing wants to go all the way to 76,000, man. We could wake up tomorrow. Let's see if we get some key levels here. This could be the stream of streams right now. On the way back to all-time highs, baby. Who knew the second I went live, we would start booming to the upside? That's what you get when you're consistent. You're going to get these. This is what I call a gem. A gem, right? when you go live and Bitcoin continues to pump, when this is what you do for a living, and all day it didn't pump, but the second you decided to hit the live button, your favorite asset that you go over every single day decides to get busy, creating an algorithmic move in Google, forcing people to rush to their computers to wonder, sending people to your live stream, making an amazing night. God bless everybody for being here. Funny, someone says Casper A green, so every coin's got to be green. Some coins are going to get sold off. You want your coin to go down a little bit, man, so it can have some breathing room. So the 30-second chart doing well, hanging with the 21, telling me there's more to come here. And honestly, what happens here is you have this rising wedge lately, and you would have to just say this is it. And my next target would take us to 69,538 for Bitcoin. We breached the resistance level. It's key resistance right here at 69,118. We're outside of that resistance now. I see Bitcoin head. How did I do this? Because this is consolidate. Whether it's up, down, flat, or right, it's consolidation. You'll learn this over time if you play around with the charts enough and get busy. You may never learn it. It's okay. It's up to how crazy you get. I have over 2,000 hours logged in front of you guys, right? Like 3 years straight, every single day. Bang, bang, bang. I'm all in, man. I just can't. Oh, man. Yo, I just keep hitting, though. Sammy, the everyday hitter. I contacted Mexi, and they said, we saw the glitch. Look at this right here. Hey, buddy, we indeed a delayed execution. We will make full compensation of your 677. Of course it was the 77. Bang. Oh, no, the pullback. No. Up 1,300 on the trade. Close, take 700. This is supposed to be the big boy, though. Oh, it's so hard to take a little bit. But look how quick it went down from 1,400 to 9. Look at that. Fast move. It's basically a 1.5 Bitcoin trade. Nice move to the upside. All right, I'll take half. Flash close half. Oh, that's why I pressed flash close. I wasn't supposed to. I'm supposed to press close long. That's why. See? So I flash close half, take 500 off the table. Right? But where's my break-even level? I'm right there. See, I could easily just... See, I'd rather take the whole 1,000 and just... I'm in between on that. I take 500, I guarantee to 5. And I can stay in the trade and still make 3 racks, right? And I can always add to the trade if I see another key level. But I got a really good entry, too, that I worked on for so long. Back and forth on the thoughts in my mind. I said I would stay in the trade till I hit the target. I got to stick to the game, right? Look at this. This is like a head and shoulder pattern. No, I'm not loving that unless we get a break out of this. It tried to move. We got to a high of 69,200 for Bitcoin. Riveting. Live trading here. You're watching live trading here on MEXC. If you want to trade where I trade, hit the link here in the description, the pinned comment here. If you want to see all the gains we made, like you could have been involved in all these massive gains, like AITEECH and more. The list goes on and on. Standard hit the gain. It just goes on and on. FAKEAI is likely to hit it. Chest me on it. We talked about this morning. BOBO hit. AITEECH hitting. Getting bought back up to the upside, too. This track makes you want to rib. It's got that. I told you 10 times that I'm coming for you. 100 more times about something to true. You cannot stop me. I can make no do. I love Satoshis. You cannot stop me. I cannot blow. I just love hip hop, man. I grew up on hip hop. It would never leave me. Always be stuck in me. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Bitcoin been sideways all day until Sam goes live, right? Shout out to Jose Jelowick. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Don't look at me. He's looking at me. Get slapped in the pocket square. Don't talk to the cucker there. Don't talk to the starter there. When I start to go, when I start to flow, you don't know what to know. So look, this gets tight inside the zone. We're looking for this move inside the 30-second chart for Bitcoin. Targeted for a move up back up to that 70K region, 69,900. So you're looking for this tight pocket here. 7-minute a little exposed away for the 21-day moving average tells me that I should be taking some profito. Taking some profit. I should be paid. I should just get paid. I could take a quarter. I could take a nibble. Just 400. Just 400 now. Just 400 now. Let me walk with it. Let me talk with it. I'm going over the chart. You guys know I'm messing with your brain now because you're like, wait, what? Is it a track? Is it a fact? Is it a stack? How many racks? Look at the wicks there too. That was a real stutter. I wasn't like fake, that was a real stutter. Sometimes I actually do stutter. My dad would stutter every once in a while, very rarely. I think I do it sometimes. 1 minute still low though. Tight moving averages, 21-day moving average. This thing is looking like there's some heathen behind me. There's big red at 69,500, crimson red, dark red, blood red. And big red still sitting here at 70,000. Big red gets what he or she wants, what conglomerate group this is. I don't know who they are, but they're sitting up there with 561 Bitcoin. And they want to sell a conglomerate a fat stack of BTC. As long as we stay above the 200 SMA here, we will continue to the upside. Period. That's it. If we break the 200 SMA, we will fall to the 200, to the 50 here. We will then make some type of, we will revisit this. We will lose all the gains. It's sketchy to be in the position I'm in right now. Okay? But you gotta do what you gotta do to live life, right? I take risks to make my ends. All right? I too like to live dangerously. You know what I mean? I'm always in a state of risk. It's like how I like to live. Like if I'm not in a state of risk, I don't want to be in the state. Most people want it all cushy, put together. I want to be in that state, you know what I mean? And that's the true entrepreneurial life. To always be in the state of entrepreneur, and like you're never in a system that's exactly the same. You're always moving, always bending, always thinking, always twisting. I like to lock in gains. Like I'd like to take this 1400 and just stack it. But I got such a good entry on a huge breakout. They faked this out once already. Usually don't fake you out twice, but you never know. This trade is whatever. This trade is I could just take. It's a scalp trade, This trade, I'll do the experiment on, all right? Because I got to experiment on it, right? So I'll close 50% of this long, all right? At market. Or you can hit last too and try to save a little bit because that's a limit order, I believe. Did it sell? Sometimes you got to battle this a few times, I've noticed. Takes you a second to get it. Can't see if it did it. This always takes a minute when I do this. That's why you eventually just go to market. But when you hit it, it will hit. All right, fill completely, right? But what, I only sold 25%. Is that what I did? I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. So I'll sell the next 25. Those should be no fee limit orders. And now on this trade here, which is the USD trade, make sure you're looking at the right trade too. So go back to the USDT perpetual. Look, 980 though, we're getting broken down. Now I got to go back to my smaller time frame. We did break the 200 SMA, the 21. I don't want to see that, but we could just be flagging out. Might even be making it inverted here. Right? Now this trade I'm supposed to put to break even. Hold up. So now the stop gets brought all the way to break even. So you locked in. So that the point is you sell half, move the stop to break even. You're in now the trade and you can't lose no matter what happens. You see? You're locked in, right? Of course I did it on the little trade, right? Because I like to live dangerously. Okay? My name's Sam and I like to live dangerously. But I also want to take that gain. I like just taking I like taking that 1,000 off the table and just, So I take the 500. What a battle right now with my brain, man. I didn't expect us to pump right now too and have to make the decision, but you know, you got to be able to make a decision. My decision was to just stay in this puppy till I hit the target. I didn't expect to go up so high though. Now I see the money and it gets like, I can always go back in again on another flag or a retest. I'm taking the money. My name's Sam and I'm getting paid. Oh, do I take the money, everybody? 1, I take the money. 2, I do half. 3, I stay in all the way. I'm taking the money. I'm taking the money. 7 minute is really far away for the 21. Lost 1,400 on the move already from resistance. I'm taking it. I didn't expect it to pump so hard. I make 900. I'll come back for more. Let's go, baby. I took my money, man. You know what? No one ever went broke taking profits, bro. You know what I mean? That's a big win right now for me today. So I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Now I'll watch what's happening on these smaller time frames. All right. They're probably going to continue to rip, though. A lot of times when I sell, it does rip. But I lock in profits. All right. I tell you, though, we hit resistance, though. We did hit resistance. So, you know, I should have sold resistance for the big money. 1,400 if I was going to sell, which I usually do. I tell you what, man, every time you're up huge, take the money. I found that's the best way to do it. I sold 60K to maximize my losses. I sold render at $6. Don't feel bad. Now, I'm not going to feel, don't. Honestly, if this thing pumps to the moon right now, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. I really wouldn't. I'm being honest with you. Like, not only, number one, my goal is a mentor, not to make tons of money. So if I could teach someone to take some profits that's been struggling, and today what I just did helped them, then I did what I was supposed to do. Not make another 5,000 in this trade, because God didn't put me here to make tons of money. He put me here to help each and every one of you. If I get to make money while I do that, that's great. But my goal is y'all. My goal is everybody here on the stream. And I know you think some people think I'm full of old shoes. That's okay. I'm that genuine and whatever. You'll see over time. But this thing looks hungry right now for a pump. So we go to the 1 minute. See if we can size up this flag. It's also a Saturday night with low liquidity. A lot of times when you get a pump, you don't really get, you know. We don't know, though. Anything could happen here. This could be the number. This could be the one. I mean, Bitcoin is at 69,000 right now. All right. This target take me to 70,036. The target would get me to 68,748. All right. It's as hard as it is to sell as it is to you know, to jump on. I mean, it's harder to sell than it is to do anything else. I'm telling you right now. So the risk-reward ratio on this trade is nice. It's a 4-to-1. I can risk $100 to get $500, right? And I just made 900, so why not throw the 114 in there with low stochastics on the one with a push-up? Likely we could get the move. We got some hidden bullish divergence. Swing up to swing up while this swings down. It tells me that we're going to get the pump. 90% chance I could win this trade. I might even double down and risk 200. If I got the bullish div behind me. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see how this goes. But we should be getting a move. Just wary of the follow through on a Saturday night, you know? That's all. A lot of times when I make the sell, it is the pretty good sell. For the last few times I've made all my sells for the last 5 or 6, 7 days have been the exact local top. But again, you never know. I want to eat my words now. Come on, please. I like having 2 trades now, you know, so either way. And I feel good, man. I just locked in $1,000 in front of the public. I'll tell you what, man, you go live stream, you'll feel way better taking gains. Who knows what if this dumps and I go back to 0? How fun will that trade be if they go brrr? They won't be laughing then. They'll be like, wow, smart dude took his money, huh? You see what I mean? So I usually don't do partials. I'll be honest. I'm all in or I'm all out. Like, I get in, I get out. Look how fast we went from down 12 to up 45. That's how quick this game is. Trading 37. And if you do not know what you're doing, you don't have control of your emotions, do not do this, please. Please do not do this. Honestly, this trade is over risk right now, in my humble opinion. I'm not a fan of the trade right now. Yeah. You're like, he just closed both his trades. Yeah, I got this weird trader instinct that I was over risk, you know? Because I didn't remember what my initial position was. You see? So when I thought about it, I was like, man, I might be able to lose way more than that if I don't watch myself here. All right. And I remind myself it's Saturday with not a lot of fall through. Okay. Let's go look at the bigger time frame too. Let's take a look at the 7-minute time frame. 7 minutes says no, right? You're pretty overbought and you're away from the 21-day. Only thing is you're bouncing here off this support line that I made at 68.8, which is a good sign. Can we bounce off that and consolidate? Right? But wow, man, we just made a G out of nowhere. I got home. I went to the shooting range, had a good time, had a great time. Went to a new range I'd never been to. It's kind of in the hood. It was a good spot, though. Yeah, just an amazing day to be alive, man. Every single day is an amazing day to be alive, right? And look, this is good for the altcoins. This nice little pump for Bitcoin. And look, Sammy, I might have made a sell here. This is kind of getting descending. You kind of have shoulder. It's almost a little descending-esque in a way, though. It's got some bearish vibes for me right now. This is gonna be your trend line. You could say you're in a flag now, though. Still, I keep pulling off wins, everybody, and I'm gonna get compensated for that loss. So I didn't remember. Now we can also say I am now like 10 for 10. I haven't made a, you know. I think I took 2 small losses off the table. Was it yesterday, though? A $30 and a $40 loss, yeah. But my losses are like when I see the market about to see, my indicators are so good, I can sense when the market's going to shift. So like now you have another resistance here, see? And your resistance is at 68, right? I'm not saying we're not going to pump again, but I'm reading this channel pretty nicely here, right? What a good sell for Sammy. And I took my other trade off the table, which would have been in the red right now. And so, bang, bang, bang. This is how we do it, baby. This is how we do it. And I'm just on watch right now because I got so many dang positions that I'm kind of mothering and hovering over. And, you know, AITEECH, I'm really watching closely, seeing how it reacts here to this Bitcoin dip. If it struggles or if it goes more sideways. Doesn't seem to care much, but see, I should have sold those. See, I went up 1,400 was the highest we were at. There was a feeling about it. Whenever you get that feeling, you take it. I usually would have sold the all of it. But Master Friend got in my hand and told me to 50%. No, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. I love you. No. It's all Master Friend. I'm going to sit in the corner and just... People are like, what the heck? What is that? If it literally has the letter AI in it, you're making gains. You know what I mean? Straight up. Look at this dump, dude. We would have lost the whole trade. The whole thing they would have taken from me. And look, because the 7 was far away from the 21-day moving average. Whenever the 7 gets that far away, and look, Sammy made the sell again. Who here is pissed because they didn't sell, but they saw me sell, and they're like, how does he do it every time? Just admit it. Just admit it. Just admit it. You didn't have control, and you wish you did have control. Who here wish they had the control? Just be honest. Who here did exactly what I did and does have the control? So put a 1 if you don't have the control. Put a 2 if you do have the control. Admitting it is the first step of getting better. Just admit it. Just admit it. Why are you short trading Bitcoin? I was not short trading Bitcoin. I was in a long. I'm pissed. Someone put a 1, someone put a 2. A couple people put 1s. A couple people put 2s. We got some 1s in there. Someone's pissed. All right. Gains, take it, baby. Imagine not selling, somebody said. Right? I'd be beat right now. You guys be looking at me with my hand in my... See, I'm not doing that publicly. I'm not going to be that dude publicly that doesn't know how to take a grand when he's been given one. You know what I mean? Now, at the same time, this could be what's called a retest. It may just come and retest this 21. We may get a huge bounce to the upside. This could be the greatest chance to get back into Bitcoin right now. This could be the last chance to get some spot Bitcoin at a price of this nature. What I like about it is I'm trading Bitcoin. So when you do this, you get more Bitcoin, right? I'm trading... That was a Bitcoin trade. So I made $1,000 in Bitcoin. What's weird about it is, and you guys can attest to this, right? And I think this was the case. So when I made the trade, my entry was 63,580 or 520, right? When I made the trade. But at one point, even though Bitcoin was at like 410, it said I was up in the trade. And I was like, is that because Bitcoin is up more than when I bought it at the time and it's a Bitcoin trade? I think that's the case. So you're in a futures trade, your price, like my price was like lower than the entry, you know? Or my entry was low, was higher than the price. You know what I mean? Hey, you finally got 1 Bitcoin. Congratulations. Thanks, Pa. You 7 foot. You 7 foot man. You string bean. I'm messing with you, man. I love you. I think I made you laugh, right? Because you're like, what did he just say? Did he just what? You tall glass of water, boy. I'll get you one of them Bitcoins, boy. You want one of them? Finally got a Bitcoin. So here's the deal. Now we can enter the trade right here for gains, right? This looks nice. It's touching the 21. We got low stochastics. And our stop loss is going to be 68,440. All right. Still going to go to the same area, really. Yeah, same target, really. There's still some hidden bullish, some really strong hidden bullish. So I'm gonna jump on in again right here. All right. And watch this thing pump right back to the upside. Watch this thing. Watch it bounce off this 200 SMA on the 1 minute. If it loses the 200 SMA on the 1 minute, I'll end the trade, right? It's no good. But the fact that it didn't break the 200 SMA and when the stochastics are low with hidden bullish divergence, and you want me to pull a fib on this? Do you want me to show you the 786 that I saw telegraphically without saying anything? You know what I mean? I mean, it's pretty dang close. It's on the 786 now. It was in the ballpark, you know what I mean? Now that's a key level. Look, previous support becomes resistance right here. It's a little SR flip, zoop, right? Guys, I'm down $10. I think I'm going to quit trading. If I lose $100 in this trade, just leave. Just leave, all right? And no, I'm the worst ever that ever touched the mouse. The worst trader ever touch a mouse. All right. Just make sure you judge me on this one moment in time, all right? On a game of probability. No, I'm just... No, but then I want to be great when I win the trade. I get it. You can't win them all, Sammy. I know, man, but I want to. But I dream of it. Right? I got out when you get out. My man. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to my man, Billy. I love it, man. People posting me their DMs of their wins. Yo, I love you, man. I love you, Master Friend. I love my whole team, man. There's something really good about taking a gain with your team, right? Like, you could take a gain alone, but taking a gain with your team, man. Doing the right thing with your team. You know what I mean? We're going to win this trade very likely based off this 200 SMA. Look at that thing. Gone. Gone, baby, gone. The fastest $30 you ever made in your life, Deck. How did the lifer do it? How did he know exactly when to sell and exactly when to buy? The guy is like a giant. I'm telling you, man, I'm locked in. I am locked in right now. I'm in this place, right? I'm in this weird zone. I'll take that $18. Look, I'll take that $25. I'll take anything they give me. That's why I keep winning, because I'm not afraid to take the game. You can't live in fear. You know that you can get back in again. You have the skill to find another way. Okay? We can do this. All right? Look, now we're getting denied by the 21. We got to break that 21 SMA. See how the SMAs become these zones? You're in between them now. They're just like Bollinger Bands. Whenever the 21 and the 200 get close, an explosive move happens. That's something I've learned. It's a really good sign. Whenever you see the 21 and the 200-day moving average getting very squeezable tight into price action, usually you get a pretty big move to the upside. Look what I see here now, too. Out of the corner of me eye. Out of the corner of me eye over here. I turned this gray. I thought it would be cool. On my other one, I turned it gray. But that could be a nice inverted head and shoulder that could blast us to the moon, too. Let's get above this 21-day moving average. See this white line here? Let's get above this white line. That's going to be a key move here to the upside for Bitcoin. I'm clicking away. It's too much. No, I'm just messing with you guys. I want the big. There we go. And look at that big move to the upside here. I told you exactly where to enter. So far, you're in the money now if you can handle it. If you can handle your emotions, you're in the money. If you know what you're doing, you're in the money. If you're freaking out, I don't know what to tell you. We got to break this 21 SMA, though, for more. Once we break that, we're likely going to get some more. I'm telling you, pretty big moves come when I see this yellow line and the white line getting tight. It's very similar to a Bollinger Band move. I've seen it many times in my life, like hundreds of times. So I'm telling you based off what I've seen. Not blowing, I'm not making any of this trash up. There we go. We're above the white line. Now there's likely going to be a nice move here. Remember, shoulder, right shoulder, head. So if you make the right shoulder, don't freak out. We should come up to the neckline. We couldn't close that 200 SMA. The 21. The 21's still giving us a problem here. We got to get back above that, solidify a candle close. That candle closes in 36 seconds. All right. Riveting times to be alive. If you told me this was going to be my Saturday night, I had no idea. It was a flat day all day. I had no idea I was going to take $1,000 off the trade and start ripping it Saturday at 8:49 p.m. at night. But that's why I do what I do, and that's why I love doing what I do, man. That's why we got 14 people here on a Saturday night, one of our biggest Saturday night live streams. God bless you. Big time at Dash breakouts, possibly. If you're freaking out, I don't know what to tell you. Some people are freaking out. This used to freak me out right now. I'd be bugging right now. I get butterflies in my stomach. My hand would be shaking. I could not handle the trade. Something about the leverage and the whole setup, I just couldn't handle it. Took me some time. And so look, we get the big green candle when we get above that white line. Why did I know that? Because I know my stuff, man. I can teach you this if you want. I can teach you how we get down, all right? It's a special language. It's literally like speaking a language that only so many people know, all right? And now, look, I'm going to show you something else that's going to blow your mind. So while this is all happening, my mind's already building the next possible symmetrical triangle in case they play games on me again. So if this comes up in double tops, what they'll all do is short the market. So what they'll just do is this will make an M, right? It'll come down. They'll see a double top M and they'll short. We'll get punch of stops. They won't see the tight angle. My moving averages will get tight. We'll stay above the 200 SMA. I'll lock in with low Stokes, and then we'll rip those shorts a new one. and we'll go all the way to 70,163. All right, that's what I see happening. I've seen many times in my life, but let's see if this plays out. All right. Again, there's also a chance we do make the M and we don't. We must break this. This is going to be key when we get here. That level, 69,177, must be broken to the upside, baby. Stephen Curry from downtown, all the way from downtown. Paul Pierce from downtown. Remember Paul Pierce? Greatest player ever. Don't ever talk about Paul Pierce in my presence. Greatest man alive. Love that dude. Straight up. Paul Pierce is my father. We used to say that all the time. Like, yo, that dude is my father, straight up. Like, yo, he was the man. So many, he went toe-to-toe with LeBron James. Game 7. I'll never forget that. The year the Celtics won. We beat the Lakers. Anything is possible. Kevin Garnett, man. Gives me the chills, bro. Boston sports have given me the will to live, man. I know that you're like, what a loser, right? But they've literally, so many times I thought we were going to lose. It wasn't going to happen, and we pulled through, man. Tom Brady in the full quarter. I think that's why I'll do the sports announcer thing, because I fell in love with sports my whole life. You know what I mean? I truly, deep inside, would love to be a sports announcer. All the way from downtown. There he is. I've been talking from, Gary, Jim, last week, Jim, I was talking to him in the, outside the locker room. He was telling me he's been working on his game, really going in for those, those extra points, the footwork really, and you can see it's really paying off. Young player in his prime, on his way. I mean, I'm just a beautiful, beautiful career ahead of him. Excited to see what's going to happen. God bless you, man. Everyone, you can see I'm in a good mood because life is going well. We're at all-time highs in the channel. We're at all-time highs in the live stream. You guys are throwing super chats at me. It's just a good life to live, man. AITEECH at 24. Seems like it's going to move for more. Thing is a monster right now. Bitcoin pumping for more. Coming for that top. We already see what could happen. I got this idea. We got a bunch of ideas here. We re-entered the trade at the exact moment. Showed you exactly how to get into hidden bullish divergence, split the low stochastics, pulled the Fibonacci. What else do you want from me? Just watch me. 69,144 built up. Do we double down? If we make a right shoulder, it would be a smart idea. Does this continue? It possibly will. Watch it go further up and you say, oh, he could have made 5K. I could have, but you know what? What a roller coaster ride that would have been to be down and up. Again, sometimes I make the most money when I'm asleep at night, and then I see what happened to the trade. I'm like, damn, I would have been down 1,000, up 1,000. I was like, woof. I said, thank God I was asleep, right? Palm AI has me suffering from gainitis. Yo, Palm AI is out of control right now. It's got me sick to my stomach with gains. I can't eat. I can't sleep. It's actually kind of funny. I was joking around about gainitis, and then I thought about it, and I actually had gainitis this week. Like, really, seriously, I'm going to be dead. I'm going to be really honest with everybody here, all right? No, I'm going to be really, really serious. Feeling the vibes. What a day to be alive. Shout out to Keeler County Music. Shout out to everyone that's been rocking with me through the bear market, through the bull market, through the good times, through the bad times, through the ups, through the downs. You know what? There was no bad times because we found ways to short the market. There was always opportunity. Every single day there was opportunity in this market. Dude, have you seen AGIX? Have you seen these coins? Have you seen AGI? Delicium? Oh my gosh, like you name it. If it was a hot coin last week, it was a play today. Dude, Delicium, banging. And then look at this flag. They just keep making these flags. It just, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing bangs tonight. This is the 1 minute chart. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing, as long as it stays above the 200 SMA on the 1 minute, it's going to continue to rock. I could baby trade this trade on the 1 minute. Just keep, in the second. I could put 10 grand, 100 grand in it. And, I don't know, it's probably too small to put that. But you know what I mean? Like, and then second it loses the 200, I could say, But I see this thing moving possibly 20% from where it's at. AGI Delicium inside of the flag. Almost every one of these coins has been hot. They've continued to go to the upside. I can't tell you it will. It is high risk. It could dump on you in 2 seconds. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. All right. AGIX went all the way to 147, my friends. 147. Are you kidding me? Look at this thing on the daily. 147. I guess I had like a line there for whatever reason, but dang, like, wow. Wow. Like, congratulations if you knew me back here. I was buying this thing at 19, 20 cents. I was buying it even when it was 4 cents, up to 20 cents, 30 cents. I've been buying this coin for literally before it was even on MEXC, when it was only on KuCoin. We're talking 2022, maybe 2022, but my first buy was definitely near the beginnings of 2023. And I picked this coin to be a big winner. And look at that thing mooning to the upside. Its next base is likely to be $1. Here's the thing about making big money in the bull market. Everyone wants to sell here, buy back right here, sell here. And again, a few times you may do it, but you can't do it for 10 or 20 positions. Even I, who I'm like, I consider myself a, pretty master swinger. Don't tell my wife, no. But, and when it comes down to it, like, even I caution myself to try to swing every bag. And I if it go, again, that's sweets your topping on the daily. It's going to get oversold at one point. And you will get a pullback at one point to some type of Fibonacci. But they'll be few and far between. If you can wait it out a month, you're likely to be back up again. And that's how these bull runs run until you're ready to take out your gains. And take out what is yours, you know what I mean? So. Lifer, what do you think of GMX? I don't know much about GMX. I thought it was GHX. But again, maybe you're right. I have no idea. Yeah. Just don't want to be in this coin. All right? Not every coin's a winner, apparently. And look, AI swap. It's called AI swap, right? So it's probably going to move, right? It's got the word AI in it, and it double bottom. I'm like, what is, BOBO just continues. BOBO looks like it's going to go to the target and make 128% gains. Look, Adam and Eve double bottom. Whenever I see these, I buy. It's very simple. I buy right here, and usually there's a little flag. And then if it gets above, look, it got above a 200-day on the 33-minute time frame. I trade the 33-minute a lot. Don't tell anybody. You never saw that. You didn't see that. All right, we're going to move on. I keep some things to myself, can I? Can I have a few things that I keep to myself, please? I give you guys everything. About my kids, my wife, my life, every single trade that I ever made. I give my portfolio to everyone in my trading group on our weekly screen shares. I don't hold back from anything. You know what I mean? Oh, we're still in a trade making a beautiful flag here. And that's the right shoulder that I'm talking about. All right? You got to learn. Let me learn you. Let me learn you nice and calm. Look at that. That could take me all the way to $69,600, right? Inverted head and shoulder. That's what we wanted to see. We're starting to see it. Okay? And then these are flags. Flags break to the upside. This is also shabby, cup and handy to the upside, right? And I used the arc this time just to, throw you for, but that's a cup and handle. These things have measured moves to the upside as well. Okay? Bang. Tells me I likely could double down into the trade here, long as we stay above this key level. So look, I'm already up 1,000. I could risk another $200. But now it's only a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio. You see the trade changes. I have to switch the stop loss somewhere to like a little higher place. It would be more something like this, 68, right? 657. And what you can do is you can build multiple, your position can have multiple positions inside of it. You get it? I don't think people realize that, right? Don't forget a 0, all right? And I just doubled down into the trade because I like this setup. I like the inverted head and shoulder. There's a very good chance it's going to make me some money. It's a 68% chance this is going to break out and break this previous high now. Then I'll eat my old words. It could have been in a bigger trade, but we'll continue to we'll make some gains here. We'll turn this into another 500 to 1,000. What I try to do is I could turn this trade, it's not as big. That trade was huge, that other one, right? It was a ginormous trade. I probably would be up right now about 800 again, right? Or 9, about right where I took it, right? This is right around where I took it. I might be up a little more from where I took it. And you can see there's a shoulder head and a right shoulder. I'm just playing what the chart is giving me. I'm not reinventing the wheel here on a Saturday night, all right? And look, you can't see any of this here on the 5-minute chart, but the 5-minute suggests this continues too. It's got a nice target. And again, if we hit resistance, I still have an idea of how we could consolidate, and we'll see what happens, all right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Someone is who better sell a loss than leave with nothing. I did a $5 super chat, but didn't see it. I'm in the group and not worried about the $5, but can you chart Pepe on Solana? Oh, yeah. Don't worry, man. We're going to take a look at your super chats. Don't worry. We're going to get to them all. Blessings on blessings. Shout out to the channel sponsor, iTrust Capital, where you can buy and sell these altcoins that are going bananas like Shiba Inu that rip to the upside. Imagine being in SHIB. Imagine if you put one Bitcoin in SHIB. It ripped up 3x. You took out 3 Bitcoins. You flipped it back in to your iTrust Capital account. That's a non-taxable event. Now you have 3 Bitcoins for your retirement. This is how iTrust Capital really puts you ahead of the curve, man. So I mean, just, it's like, you know, a no-brainer. I love iTrust Capital. So just something to think about. Hit the QR code, hit the link and go. You know, you don't have to put everything in there, but it's good to like, set aside a slice. In my humble opinion, do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. But it's nice to set up a slice for retirement. Seeing yourself 20, 30 years ahead and planting these nest eggs is really a good way to, you know, to begin to grow wealth, future wealth, especially for your kids. You know, hopefully you'll never have to touch it and you can leave it to your children. Maybe they never have to touch it. They can leave it to their children. Who knows? It could be generational wealth. You never know. The goal is to make enough wealth that your kids don't have to spend it and that you can give money. You want to be able to give to the poor. I was just thinking, you know, in my mind, some people are like, they're like budgeting for how much gas they're going to spend that month. How about you print out, you go to the ATM, you ask for 4 $10 bills. Why? Because each time you go to the gas, you want to give the gas attendant a $10 bill. You're not thinking about the price of gas. You're thinking about hooking that dude up who's standing out in the cold pumping the gas, or even if it was hot out, whatever. He's at a gas station pumping gas, right? You keep it in, you know, you keep it on you and your wallet, whatever. And you keep that $10 waiting for, you know, and again, now you're paying an extra $10 for your tank of gas. Ridiculous, right? But no, you're thinking about abundance. You're thinking about other people other than yourself whenever you're doing something. And to me, that's what being wealthy is, being able to provide all the time, feeling that you are effortlessly able to do it. Like the world is giving you, you know, you're blessed all the time, right? So now look, and I'm always working on the TA. It never has to be exact, right? It's always changing like water, right? Here it is. We're getting, look, this is like a tight channel. We're getting really tight. I mean, you can see there's 3 patterns in one. There's an inverted head and shoulder, a cup and handle, a flag. Some people are only seeing one of these patterns. Some people are seeing both. Some people are seeing 3. You see what I mean? Someone's trading the right shoulder right now. Someone's trading a fair value gap on ICT strategy. Someone's trading strictly only a Fibonacci. Someone's trading just this flag with the measured move. Someone's trading above the 21 moving average with, you know, or someone's trading an Ichimoku cloud right now. Someone else, you know what I mean? Someone's just trading the VRVP move right here above this red line, which is a pretty good idea to, you know, to play. So, you know, we get this push out though. We're going to make an extra gain here on the trade. Shout out to the live. Shout out to my peoples. Let's take a look here at the fan funding. It's just been intense at the chart here. I haven't had a time to really jump on in to look at what you guys are saying. Thanks for all you do, lover. Can we check FLOKI on the daily and the weekly? Crypto rules everything around me. The green. Get the money. Yeah, get the green. Money. Yeah, wait. No. Cash lose everything around me. Get the money. Yeah. AGIX, baby, I remember buying with you at 20 cents. Can you do a deep dive and let us know how far you think it can go? You're the man. I did that many times over. Love you, everything you do, Sam. Bless you. TA on GRT. TA on ANKR, please. God bless you. God bless you. Master friend, hey, you finally got 1 Bitcoin. Congratulations. I love you, man. Trolling me. Thank you for being here, Sammy. Love your teaching, brother. God bless you, man. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Shitoshi Love for the 777 pound. Still up 94. Trade going well. $69,073. We're sitting pretty. We already took $1,000 off the first trade. I was in high risk there. I could have lost a lot of money. So we'll see. Feeling the vibes, lifer. What a day to be alive. Shout out to Keeler County Music. And can you chart Pepe on Soul And Vitality B gifting 10 memberships. It's unbelievable that you did that. I think I'm going to do a nature live stream tomorrow for just the members only. Member only stream. I know I could do it. I haven't looked into how to do it because I'm so busy, but like, I'll just Google members only stream and get it done. No excuses if you don't know how to do something. We have Google, man. I always see people like, oh, I don't know how to do it. I look at them, I'm like, I can't even say anything to them because I'll insult them. I'm like, why don't you just Google it, man? They'll be like, you're such a rude person. And I'll be like, all right. To me, it's like, dude, it's at your fingertips. The world, all the information in the world is at your fingertips, and you're going to say you don't know how to do something? I built a brick walkway all by myself, man. No one told me nothing. I didn't call my dad. You know, I called my uncle a few times, who was a bricklayer. He gave me a few tools, but he said, I think you did a better job than I did. That's what he said. No lie. You can ask him. He said this. He said that. He said, I'm impressed, man. I got the will of my grandfather in me, man. My grandfather was a hard worker, man. No joke. He had a bricklayer, man. Back of Sonny Liston, you know. Horses can be rude sometimes, but not horse guy. AI. You're funny, man. They love complaining. It's culture. Yo from Sarasota. Shout out to Bit Shizzer from Sarasota. I guess we're going to be getting pizza together someday. Hanging out, talking Bitcoin. Whoever lives in Sarasota, you're lucky. You're going to become my buddy. You guys going to have to show me the way. Hang out. Google and YouTube with enough research, you'll find what you're looking for. You have to be eager to succeed. I love what he just said. The eager beaver gets the worm, man. Beavers don't eat worms, but if they did, maybe they do. I don't know. We could verify that. Bro, do you have Cash App? I want to send you something. Yeah, if you want to send me Cash App, what's my Cash App? My Cash App is, let's see, Crypto Lifer. Just the money with the crypto, yeah, and spell Crypto Lifer. Yep. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm going to show what you got, what you gave. You want me to show what you gave? I got it right here, so I can see the activity, right? Shout out to Makai Jelowick. First time watching. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to Makai Jelowick. Your man Josiah Jelowick loves you, brother. Can you check MUSE, please? Very low market cap, and it's on Coinbase. Willie for the $10. You can learn how to do anything by using YouTube. There's no excuses anymore. How do you think I learned about crypto? Shout out to Crypto Nate, Crypto Plumber in the house. Maybe put the QR code on screen. Oh, yeah, there is a QR code, right? Is there really? Thank you, John Swizzler. You're funny, man. All right, shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. I Cash Apped you too, man. Thank you, appreciate it. I don't know which one of you it is now. You guys are being funny now. Wow, $20, man. Ora Temez, thank you. You didn't have to do that. That's very nice of you. People just send me $20 Cash App. Laugh now, cry later. Just call your friend Jordan. Horse Guy AI, FOMO token on Polygon. Great community coin. Dude, we love horse guys too, man. We're all about that, like horse farm trading. We do that over here. We show the horse like flipping around and dipping around. Anyway, I see another bull flag possibly being created. And remember, we were waiting for this consolidation. All right. But this is beautiful consolidation as far as I am concerned. So we still know the measured move takes us to about 69.7, all right? So I'm going to get rid of that line. And we know this was a falling wedge that did break out. And so we got this beautiful flag here. That's I'm going to say it, that's a sexy flag. Like, so we know we got two things here. We either have a lower low and we drop it down. All right. We hold the flag. We don't hold the flag. Look, it's kind of a double top. You see it? It's kind of an M pattern. If it's a wick, if not, it's coming down here to the bottom of the channel. And then it's also a failed shoulder, head and right shoulder. It's a fail only 32% of the time. Most of the time, you're going to win that trade. That's just how it is, but not on Saturday nights. I'm telling you. Patterns do not follow through on a Saturday night. Most likely, that's the main reason I took my trade down. However, I like this consolidation. It's very likely that I could do this. The key is to always be ahead. My mind never was able to do this now, but now I'm building trades before they happen, then taking them down. If it doesn't happen, then building the next one. And then when I finally build the right one, I take the trade. It's crazy. But it's such a beautiful way to, I'm just like, brrr, I'm like Rain Man. And I'm just cashing out like a dang ATM. I still sold the dang top right now. You can't say I didn't, the local top for now. It would have been fun to watch my money right now go up and down. Like, I guess I'd still be up 800 though. Not too far from my sell button, right? Can you check Forge? Bondly, Animoca Brands rebranded to Forge. Ran from 4 to 5 cents. Retraced to 7. Thank you. I can't stand Bondly after what happened. I was telling you 2 months crypto about AOIZ. I was out chilling. I went on about AOIZ before you, man. Look, AOIZ. Look, I first talked about AOIZ. Everyone tries to tell me, right? 523 in 2022, man. I'm talking about AOIZ. In 2022, man. So don't tell me about AOIZ. I bought the coin on a decentralized app before it was ever even on any of the exchanges that you know it on now. I bought AOIZ like 2 years ago, man. 2 years ago. Bum. Trading on the 1 minute is the best. Amen. Yo, Lifer, on the Doge, target 02. I think the day you asked me, I thought it was A0 because I was tired. So I made a mistake. I'm a human being. How's that? Oh, I'm not a computer. Oh my gosh. Because I kind of remember that day. I apologize. Just wasn't thinking clearly at the moment, man. It missed my mind. Did I say that? I'm just... Yo, this looks nice now. See how it's like holding support? This thing's about to blast. That looks pretty. Lack of bearish momentum, falling volume and falling price. That makes me want to triple down. Can I triple down? Can I triple down? Ooh, baby, can I triple down? Just want to get another one in before you pump. And it is still kind of an inverted head and shoulder. It's almost like shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. It's a complex inverted. Just, you got the two hidden on the right side. This thing's about to plow. Like, oh, I can't stand when they erase my stuff, though. I'm going to 70,000, 36. Stop loss is below the wick there at 68,645. And we're going to go up. Ooh, 1 to 248. 1 to 2.5. It's a kind of against my ratio, but we'll take it. Only because we won our other trade, or we wouldn't take the trade. You get it? Understand? I'm just going to put these trades together there. But this is very likely to pump. Very likely. It's an inverted head and shoulder. It's a beautiful pennant. It's tight. They sold off, got bought back up. Signs of support. There's like a 70% chance we're going to go all the way to 70,000 right now. Very high likelihood. Again, I know nothing. We could easily just go up and come right back down and dump to zero. Anything could happen here. Now we're up a nice hefty 143 in the trade. It's starting to become a pretty nice trade. Anything over above 150 to me is solid, right? I did add there. If I didn't add there, I'd probably still be up more. Can we get the follow through though? Looks like we're not going to get the follow through. Saturday nights sketch me out. This was a Tuesday or a Wednesday, I'd be far more like, yeah. Now look, I'm seeing something else here that could happen. Shoulder head. Could this make a right shoulder, right? Does it want to just continue more sideways here? That could happen if we could just start this consolidation. But consolidation is bullish. See how fast the Stokes got up without us getting the follow through? Tells me that it's lackluster, right? Come on, baby. Show us the bulls, man. Where's the people going crazy for Bitcoin around the world right now? Like, let's go. Get above that dotted line for momentum. Let's go. Let's clear this resistance here. 68, 69, 180. See, we're on the 1 minute. The 1 minute is going to teach you a lot. I'm teaching you guys so much about the 1 minute. You need some gainitis cream, David. Everybody needs some gainitis cream. Just rub it on. Next thing you have gains all over your body. You won't be able to get rid of the gains. They'll be between your toes. They'll be in your belly button. You'll be like, where did these gains come from? I can't get them off of me. I teach you guys how to make game. I have Bitcoin locked in. You guys have watched me now day in and day out on no sleep, just completely eat Bitcoin alive. Now we're overbought there on 163. Come on, baby. Yep, we broke resistance now. This is a good sign. Now we're up $200 to the trade. Yeah, that other trade would have been up almost in bigger money now, into the thousands. Back to that 1,400 where we're at. We'd probably be up 1,100 right now. Hey, Sam, I just did a big entry, 30K on Dogecoin. Can you look at Doge so I can see if I see something similar? Funny, I just bought some Doge too, and I usually don't. So I bought Doge this morning because I saw something in the chart. So, hey, we bought at the same time. So we did the same action. It's up to you, though, whatever happens from that, right? I mean, I like this 187, though. Look at that thing starting to moon now. Boom. And remember, I got us in right here. We then got in again and we doubled down. See how I added and I added at the perfect times? Both times I added when the Stokes were low. Both times I added at the trend line. Both times I saw that we were in some type of reversal pattern. Getting above this red line, on the which is the POC, is a good sign too as well. Remember, we're still kind of overheated on the 7-minute and those other time frames, right? Big buy coming in right there for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bookmap. Still got 69,500 waiting for us. We got the order to lily pad us up to 70K. We should get to 70K for this order. I can make another $1,000. We could call it a day on the stream, right? Who here loves the live trading? Who are seeing the intensity of my live trading pick up? Who's seen me become a better trader since you started watching me? Be honest. Let me know if you've been through this experience with me. I want to know. I never get much feedback. All I do is make so much content. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. I want to know what you guys think. Tell me in the comments. I'll be reading the funniest, the coolest, and the most interesting comment out loud there. Whatever you guys send my way. We are going to get to your super chats. I'm just involved in a trade right now and watching my monkeys. $70,000 trade. Pretty big. Almost $100,000 trade now. All my trades are regularly now 50,000 and up. That's kind of what I'm doing. Just in leverage in total leverage. Winning since I've been on the live. You're the man. You've changed my life. So much love for you and what you do, man. Shout out to Aaron Ludlum. I love that people say that, man. I love that. And at this point, I'm going to raise the stop loss up to this low here. See? All three of them. So now I shave the risk off, right? Now I'm risking way less. Now we break this high, we're gone. We're gone. I told you there was a high likelihood of the breakout, right? Now we're up $300 of the trade, right? I saw you. I built a new trade immediately in front of you. Small time frame. See, right now I would take the money. Like up nice. I cash out right now. You'd be like, why, Sam? Just how I am, man. Especially on a Saturday night. You know? Now look here. Now we could make another flag. We may not. We may continue to pump. And I probably miss out on a master pump. It happens to me all the time. But actually, recently, no. Recently, I get back in at the exact moment. I actually sell at the perfect time. Comes back to the 21. But now you just have to be ready to build the trade again. And see, this is what I wasn't good at before, but now I'm preemptive about it. We go back inside the pattern, it's whack. So if you go back below this trend line, so a stop loss below this trend line is a good sign for me. Makes sense. And the point of control. We lose the point of control. We lose the point of control. Literally, the point of the trade, you know. Same thing as going for 70,000. It says 70,012. I'll change it to the point. And then, you know, and ain't nothing wrong with making, $1,300 on a Saturday. All right? Ain't nothing wrong. And so now the stop loss is going to be, if we could get 68,930, but it's probably going to be a little better than that. You have to remember, when you're trading high leverage, the price can reverse immediately and you can be down $500 like that. All right. Shout out to Jack C. Live trading is incredibly helpful, invaluable education. It's a beautiful 3-minute ascending triangle. Ooh, I see what you're saying. I got you. Spot on, my Brent. Yeah. And that's why the lifers are here, man. Look at that thing. But to still come down again. And look, perfect sell yet again. Because I knew we were going to come back down to the 21 likely. See that? I would have lost like $200-300. I was up 300 on high leverage. See, I sold that top. I sold that top. I built in, I sold. I sold, I built in. See this? Like, I'm teaching the clinic right now. This is how you trade. This is a clinic. Like people charge thousands of dollars for this. You know that, right? Nobody does this live. I don't know anyone can do it live. There's a couple people that can do it live. I knew it was coming as well. Now, see, previous support becomes resistance in this point of control. See the resistance. So like you would basically be SR flipping this 69,141 level. Now I'm up so big, why don't I, again, what people do is they up so big, they keep risking more and more. See, I don't do that. It does raise the ante to 70,262. And the stop at 68,824. Right? 8-2, yeah, it works because it's a 1 to almost 4. And now I risk like 200 for 850, right? Expect price to be slow. It's a Saturday night. That's why we're like nothing happening. It's like, what? We're gonna get to the super chats. Just handling Bitcoin right now. Okay. I got a bag of Jasmine now. I became a Jasmine. I'm with y'all. I'm going to jump into the trade. Bitcoin's bullish right now. Look, I'm up $5 already. How did that happen? Up $6 immediately. And look, I just could. You remember the loss they gave me? I just took the whole loss. Remember that loss? I just ate that whole loss on this account too. It's a different account, but I just ate that whole loss, right? Meaning, it was 677 yesterday. I traded it back up and the other, there's two accounts. It's the same account, but you have a USD and a USDT, right? All right. Oh, I finally got a red trade. I swear I lose trades sometimes. Every once in a while. When I feel like losing. When I want to feel what it's like to lose, you know what I mean? No, I'm just joking. So pompous, right? But it's been bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 straight. Lost one. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22. So check this out. And one of them they're going to reimburse me, so it's not even a loss, right? So check it out. My P&L is ridiculous. So we start with these 10 wins in a row, right? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 straight wins. Like, come on, man. 10 straight wins. You know how much discipline you have to do that? Then the crazy loss they gave me, which is getting negated. So that's getting negated. So that doesn't count because it was a glitch. And I have it in writing right here. I have it in writing. So you guys I'm not BSing. Hey, buddy, that was indeed a delay execution. We'll make full compensation. So that's not a loss. So 10 straight, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. Basically straight. One loss, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm 22 and 3, bro. Like, come on, man. Ah! People won't show them. Show me your P&L. They won't show it. They won't show their P&L. They won't do it. Look, this is a retest too. Bouncing off the retest. So it's either a retest of the 1 minute, which I like, which is strong, which is another place you want to be doubling down. Like, the retest is the greatest place to add to a trade. Or like my man said, we can extend it and just a bigger symmetrical triangle, right? You can look at it either way, my friends. Either way it can play out. Either you're buying the bottom of the trend line or you're buying the bigger move. It all depends. As long as you execute what you plan, that's all that matters. All right? Just execute. Don't be a slub. You know what I mean? Make it happen. Make it happen. Epic. Yeah. And I've seen some people with a 20-3 win ratio, right? But they're still doing crazy things. Wow, BABYPEPE. You know, my buddy my good friend got into BABYPEPE. And I was like, I loved it. You know, I got into this pretty risky. This thing, AXGT. He actually got me to getting a little more. After he got into, I was like, I'm going to start getting a little more risky. But you guys don't do things just because, you know, anyway, but he got into BABYPEPE right here. He told me about it right there. And it was the first time I'd ever seen a coin at 300,000. So, I mean, he's doing great right now. You know what I mean? He's doing great right now. He's up a 7x. Like, this is crazy. Almost a 9x on one of his positions, possibly. Insane. Don't get into BABYPEPE because I'm mentioning it, please. It could be a rug. I don't know what's happening. You know what I mean? But the team seems strong. There's a lot of buy pressure going on. I don't know. You don't know. Who knows? It is Pepe. It's the BABYPEPE. But be careful. All right. It's gaining steam, though. This thing was early bird style, though. All right. I had never gotten into a coin that early. He was one night, was like, I'm going to, you know, we laughed about it. And again, just be careful, all right? I'm not condoning this behavior at all. And in many of these will go to zero. You'll buy right there, it'll go to zero. So just be careful, all right? FAKEAI getting closer and closer to a move. If it gets tight in the move here. FAKEAI, I can't believe I just said that. Like, FAKEAI about to pump, right? But... and be careful, it is hitting a resistance. It could easily drop to zero. You know, it could drop right down. Nothing is guaranteed in trading. You're just trading probabilities. The probabilities are pretty dang good, I'll tell you that. They play out amazingly well. All right. So this would be the next time to load to the trade right here. If we lose the level, then the pattern doesn't play out. You don't want to be in the trade anyway. You want to get into trades where if the trade doesn't play out, it's what you want to happen. You get it? Amen, right? I mean, that's making a beautiful... Now, I'll tell you something about ascending triangles. They're 50-50. It's really all about where the stochastics lie. Right now, the Stokes are low and are laying in a good spot. The 200 SMA is, you know, moving up. The 21's touching price action. That's a great place to enter a trade. And it's an SR flip, technically, on this previous support as resistance area. A lot going on for this trade, technically speaking. All right. Also could easily, it's a Saturday night with low liquidity. I could see it drop right out of the pattern and stop you out in 2 seconds. And you're like, wait, I was up. What happened, Lifer? All right, so just be careful. I'd like to double down here. Stop would be 68882. You can, I saw it hanging out there in the red, 68882. Yeah. Your stop loss is going to be red. Your entry is going to be this blue right there, right? Or no, right there, like where you're green. And then you're out, the dark green is where you're out, right? So you just want to track how this works, right? So 6-8. I always do this exactly like it tells me. 896 to the point. Super about it, right? 70,262. And now I'm going to risk another like $100. Look, 100 for 500. This is a great risk-reward ratio. So I'm going to take that. Why not? Why not risk 100 for 500 bucks? I'm already up a good amount, right? Like 12, 1300 bucks. So like if I lose 100 or 200 bucks on the day, I'll be all right. Make crazy gains even on a Saturday. Yep. Every time you're doing GA, it keeps hitting 60 to 970 on your trade targets for the last few days. Interesting. $1.5 viewers. Get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I'm live trading. Put my butt on the lot here. Let's go. Let's go. You know, you ever see those street watchers on the street, like bugging out? Like, come on, man. I'll put my butt on the lot here. I'm showing you exactly. I made 1 bot. I made 2 bots. I made 3 bots. I made 1 bot. You know what I mean? Let's go now. And now, imagine if I was in the bigger trade just waiting this out. I would have been sweating. I don't see, it's not, this is almost the same size as the other trade. The other trade was like $5,000. This trade's $2,000. I feel like if I was I'd take another 1 to 4. Like, why not with the low stochastic? This one I get a little over risky though. I added again. Made it a heavier trade now. It's a $111,000 trade. Let's go, a bigger trade now. It better rip. See, trades like these, I'm willing to close immediately. I don't like to lose. I'm down 30 bucks, I'll close it. You see? And then I'll just set up again for the perfect setup until I hit. Then I have small losses and big wins. And I only take trades with high probability, right? This is a 50-50 pattern. But because we got a lot of momentum and there's a lot of bullishness into this asset, it turns this pattern far more bullishly. Okay? I'm a 3K trade with 15 big brains. And it seems like all time has stopped right now while the music has faded. What happened to our lives? Where were we on that day? March 9th, 2024. It was 9:33 p.m. We were watching YouTube together. We were thinking, could we do it? We could. We can. We will. We are the best. The trade started to rip. It was 119. Things started to move. We were up 4%. Everything was going our way. I remember the day. It was today. It was right now. It was the moment that we share every single time we're here on this live together. Blessings on blessings to each and every one of you. Once Bitcoin gets back above 69,341, we could expect to have a little bit of a pate. All right. Oof. Let me duplicate this, put it on another screen, and attempt to do. It's you know, I want to execute at the highest level, which means it takes patience and focus. And then I still want to do the super chats, which also take patience and focus, right? I lost 17K by not listening to you. Live life free. Yeah. So like, look right here, flash close. Like, I just don't like to lose, man. It's getting tight. If that flushed down, I'm out. I'm out. We should have got the fall through by now. That's why Saturdays are just like, come on, baby. 69,200, well above 69,000. We did this beautiful consolidation. We should have dumped by now, too, telling you. But did they drag us right up just to induce some longs so they can shred us down on a low liquidity weekend, right? See that? Like, this could just boom, and then you'll be down 80 bucks immediately. Blah, down 100 bucks, down 500, down, ooh, you know? No. That's how I keep my wins. That, you know, you like that streak of wins? That's all I keep thinking about in my mind is my streak of wins. That's the only thing that matters to me. Nothing else. Not if the chart keeps going up. I'm addicted to the wins. I want my win rate to be impeccable. See? Once you fall in love with your win rate, you don't care if the chart keeps going up. You just want to see that you are 10 for 10, 11 for 11, whatever, 20 for 3. Come on, man. Like 19 for 3. We were 22. We lost 3 out of 22 trades. And they were minimal. They were $40 and $30, and like one was like $120. Like they weren't $500 losses, and I wasn't taking I was taking $1,000 wins and $30 losses. You see what I mean? Other people are taking, you know, $2,000 wins and $1,000 losses. They're bouncing around like a pendulum. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm in control of my risk at all times. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So I got this on a screen above me. I got 6 screens, so I'm always here. 69,000 for Bitcoin. All right. Let's take a look if I can take some of these super chats down here. All right. He asked for Doge in the big time frame. Doji boy. Doji coin on the big time frame. So I like Doge. It broke out of a giant. And look, it's in Adam and Eve. If you ask me, it's a hidden Adam and Eve. And these things just blast. And then they put the little flag there, right? So I made a point to buy some Doge today because I said, man, it's going to go to 28. And I'd like to take advantage. The 77 shows its face. Trades down negative now, $20. Leave the stream. I am the worst trader you've ever met. I've lost $30. You don't want to know what I'm doing. I'm horrible at this. So look, nice little flag here, right? I'm looking for Doge to continue out this flag to the upside. And my target for Doge is high. I'm talking 28. And I know you think I'm crazy, but yeah. Once you break 20, I just see you're going to be in price discovery, I believe, up to 28, right? They're toying with us right now. They're toying with us right here. They could break this level. This trend line has to hold right now. Otherwise, it's going to right to the 200, and we're going to lose. It's going to happen. I'm always ready to mark it out in a second. Make that a $60 loss and not even care about it. Go to sleep nice. Now, if it bounces, I'm good to go. Right? I'll tell you what, that trend line's so important. That trend line loses, I'm done. I lose faith in the trade. Small time frame antics. Kind of like a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. A bit of an M pattern, too. Some bearishness. I got to be able to read the signs below the 21. When you lose the 21, it's pretty bearish. This has to bounce back fast. Soon. I don't know what they're doing. They're like, there's a battle right here on like the 1 second, 1 minute candle, just like in pause mode. So look, we just closed our next candle low. See it? Be now down $100. See? That's an M right there. I don't like that. This thing's got to bounce here. This is oh so important. I went too hard right at that point, see? I tripled down too hard right there. I personally can't wait to stop trading tonight. I'm like a circus act. I want to get to the altcoins, but I really just like I gotta watch the. You know, it's too much going on in the trade. I gotta make a decision. Do I want to cut it? Do I want to hold it? Am I willing to risk it for the biscuit? You know what I mean? Saturday night trading is sketchy. I'll tell you that right now. I can't believe I made what I made. I said that last Saturday night. I remember I'm getting deja vu. I feel like the second I go to an altcoin. So Doge, I see Doge going up, but that takes care of Doge. All right. Here's some love for the Jesus community. Easter is coming. All glory to God. God bless you, man. Thank you to Lee Kolafa for always giving a $9.90 super chat from the Jesus community, man. Always blessing me. I really appreciate that. Very, very nice of you. I'm about to cut it off. I cut the trade off. 240 loss. We'll see what happens here. I really need that. Had to bounce. It did. I was in the money there, right? That's why I take the money so fast when I'm leverage trading. That's what I do. In and out, man. See, look, this could easily start to dump now down to the 200 SMA. It probably likely will. Unless if it bounces back inside the pattern and gets tight, I may get back in again. It's going to entice me. You know? I doubled down a little too hard right there. Should have just eased up at the beginning trade. I'd still be in the money. It's okay, though. No worries. All right. Let's take a look at another super chat. ALPH. Alphium on MEXC. So this coin was out of control. I talked about it hitting 392. If you remember, I gave you it exactly right here. I gave this exact trade, the tightness and everything. I remember even Stack being like, Sam had it. Stack put it out too. So it pumped up beautifully. All right. Doesn't have a lot of information. Like if I go to the daily, is it full? Yeah. So I use like the 22. And what I like is this, consolidation down here while it went up, showing there's a lot of strength. This coin is really hot. It's been called 100x possibly by Token Metrics, so it's on a lot of people's radar. This coin has legs. Every coin has been doing 1, 2, 3 and completing this journey. I'm not going to guarantee this, but it's been very likely. All right. What happened here? Trying to bounce it now. I would have been down like 500, so I'm happy that I got out of the trade. They could be bouncing us something like this. You know what I mean? We'll see. And again, I'm so heavy spot that whatever happens is good. Getting in on these leverage trades is just an added benefit to the already, ridiculousness of the market. So I don't have to be greedy, right? And we'll come back to that. This looks very bullish to me. I'm being honest with you. I know this coin and I know it well. It was just sitting down at $1.31, ripped up to 390. So it's basically done a double up. And there's talks, there was talks of it 100xing down here, so it could go to $100 a coin, I guess. So could it still 30x from here? Possibilities. Ian Bellina says so of Token Metrics, if I'm correct, of Alphium, yeah. So anyway, I pull a mini fib here from this impulse to the top of the wick, and it came right down into that, 786. It's really close, wicked really to the 786 right there. You zoom in, I'll show you. So there, that wick really, it gets in between the 786, but almost hits there. And then you're in the golden pocket right now. This is a beautiful retracement area. You could easily lose this and drop to the downside if Bitcoin doesn't cooperate and we get a drop. Anything could happen. But right here, I like what I'm seeing for Alphium. Target is 54444. 5444s. Has to get above this next big resistance and hold support at 284. All right. 285, we'll call it. But you know what? I see 543 coming for lithium based on the 22-hour oversold and based on the hidden bullish divergence. It's a 90% accurate indicator when I've seen it in a bull run. The chart continues to the upside. I can't guarantee anything. This is all based on probability of what I've seen in the past. And again, I also call these kind of ascending cup and handles where the cup ascends. We call it half a cup of handle or an ascending cup of handle, but the cup ascends to the upside. It's still kind of a cup with a handle. I've kind of played with all these different ideas of cup and handles, and I found all these different things that a lot of other traders have never backtested or even thought about. And I found them to be true. In my thousands and thousands, over 10,000, probably 20,000 hours. I was thinking just in 3 years alone, that's 300 days, 365 days. At 2 hours a day, 720 hours, 3 years alone is 2,000 hours. 2,100 hours, right? And during those days, I do an extra 2 to 3 hours of charting a lot. And I do, so... I've done well over 10,000 hours, right? So I've hit that, like, whatever limit you're supposed to hit to become, like, a pro at whatever you're doing, whatever they say, whoever they are, these people who make these things. All right. Now getting the nice bounce for Bitcoin back to the upside here. They're toying with us tonight. So what I do then eventually, See, I was over risk there, and that's why. See, when I'm not over risk, I'm better at the trade. So here we go. I'll come back. You're like, he's going to go back again? And then I'll go back to the alts. Target keeps going up a little bit. Same stop, really. It's 2020. And there we go. And now I won't care. I lose 100, I lose 100, right? If we break above this and retest, then only then will I possibly double down. All right? And we'll go from there. $823 in the trade, $30,000 long. We'll go from there. All right? All right. Readjust this for a second. It could be bearishly retesting the trend line, though, that it lost, too, and just dumping on us. That's a very good possibility. I didn't even think of that. And I am getting tired. It's late at night. So, all right. Bozo looking nice. Alphium looks like it's the next winner to the upside. That looks amazing on the 22. And remember, that's the ascending. I made it up. I don't know if anyone will ever show. Maybe, I don't know. I've never back tested or verified if anyone calls that an ascending cup and handle or if I'm the only one. But I feel like I wouldn't be the only one. But that looks nice to me. Let's shout out to all the fan funding here. Blessings on blessings. Shout out to Joker NYC, Crypto Plumber, the official Gem Class podcast, Jeffrey Anderson, AGIX baby, Gabriel M. Leone. Shout out to 2012 Carmine 2012. Shout out to Master Friend, Satoshi Love. Shout out to A12. Shout out to Live, Laugh, and Love. Shout out to Keeler Country Music. Vitality B. Shout out to 23. Just 23. Shout out to Josiah Jelowick. Shout out to Makai Jelowick. Celebrate the third super chat on a live stream from Josiah. Thank you. Shout out to Willie Jujitsu or Jitsudu. Shout out to Clint's Corner. And the first super chat on the live from Jitsudu. Shout out to Anonymous One. Shout out to Aaron Ludlam. Shout out to Live Life Free. Shout out to Cryptodium. And shout out to Lee Colafai. Love you all. Let me make sure I like each and every one of these, or heart every one of these, and send love your way. Blessings on blessings to each and every one of you for sharing your love with the stream and being here. Shout out to the 1,521 people. Can we get to 1,000 likes? It's kind of a prerequisite for me to continue the show. I'm not going to show another chart until I get to at least a few hundred more likes. We got 700 likes now. Come on. Let's do it. I got so many more things to go over. Let's do it together. Man, thank you for the cash apps. $20, $4.20, and the $1. You people are amazing. Yeah, BODEN seems to be hot right now. People are into BODEN. I'm hearing about BODEN. Yep. BODEN. I'm hearing about BODEN. I'm hearing about Lehman Brothers. All right. Those are some of the coins that I'm hearing about right now. BABYPEPE is out there now. J.O. BODEN. This thing is getting hot. All right. It's been hot, actually. I heard about it like 2 days ago, yesterday. I think yesterday. I guess it was by the dip yesterday at 2 cents. Went all the way up to 7 cents. So this thing is hot. And it's funny. These things do respect TA. Look, have you pulled a fib? People don't think memes. Yo, I learned that. 786 retracement. Anything human beings buy and sell. So people think, oh, you can't do TA in a meme. It's not a real asset. What makes a real asset? Anything that you buy and sell gets charted. Doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if it's gum on the street. If people buy and sell, you know what I mean? It's like, wow, big move there. I would have, liked to be part of that bigger move. But, these are things you buy and just hold for like a month, till you see a huge pump and then get out, right? This thing is just getting started. It is very, very new. $41 million market cap could easily get, a lot of these could get to $1 billion. I don't know why, but they seem to all, like this could be, get it up somewhere up here at 80 cents, Only BODEN and be happy. I don't know. Anyway. This other one, Lehman Brothers, caught my eye. It was pumping the last time I checked, too. I pumped up, got sold back down. Interesting. But did go at 98% gains. Look at the 777s there. I don't own any of these coins. I want to make that 100% clear. If I did, I would say right now, oh, I own a little bit of this. I'm 100% transparent with you all. I don't do that, right? So they're going sideways, or there's a chance that it is bearishly retesting this bottom trend line and starting to drop down to the 200 SMA. It looks like it is basically because we're rolling over here. You see that? Might be done chasing this pump tonight. Call it a day for the night. Well, I'll just leave the trade and see what. I'll just leave the trade. I'll either lose $100. I forget about it for now, right? We did get a nice pump, man. I can't believe it, right? I was waiting all day for that pump. We got our trade, Saturday night trade. Like, where's a win? Today was a win, right? Let's get back into the live chat. So we have super chats that were $5 and up, all right? We just got so many. We started this new rule. I apologize. Maybe we should put a sign somewhere. All right, let's take a look at FLOKI, which was unstoppable. At one point, these coins are just unstoppable. All you can do is go to a small time frame, make a flag, and if it's in a flag, you continue to trade the flag. There's nothing else you can do. I'm sorry. Like, you're oversold on the other time frames. It's ridiculous. None of this says it should happen, and it will continue. So I wouldn't be surprised if FLOKI just continues here. I'd keep it on the small time frame until we get a major pullback, a major dumpage. Then I'd look for some consolidation, see like we're doing for Bitcoin. Like, does it make, you know? But this looks like it's going to continue to go to the upside. Again, I don't know. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I don't even own this coin. It doesn't matter to me what happens to FLOKI at all. But touching those moving averages tight on the 15 with the stochastics pushing up. Even the 1 hour getting low in the flag. Yeah, the 1 hour tells me you're going to continue. That's a bull flag on the 1 hour. That's 69% coming out of FLOKI. Yeah. Okay, if you want to join my trading group, all right, and you want to learn all the things I'm learning, I teach you about ecosystem, mindset, positive attitude, how to rework your subconscious mind, how to stop being in that state of mind where you're putting yourself down and being depressed, how to make yourself feel good, push yourself to the limit, and get yourself to the levels that you never thought possible. Hang out with me. I'm here every single day. I figured out consistency wins. And me and you can do this together every single day for $3 a day. Jump on in. Join today. Join today. Get your mind right. Get your discipline up. Change your life. Also, if you scroll down to the second movement there, you'll get a ability to put in your email address. Click this, and you'll be able to jump on into my weekly newsletter. You'll get it sent to you twice a week, Saturdays and Mondays. It'll blow your mind. So check it out. You would have been reading one today that really would have blown your mind. So yeah, there you go. We're losing this level. Probably likely to drop down to the 200 SMA. You see that? And now we got to add a couple losses to the stream, right? I said I'll either lose or I won't, but like it's likely we're dropping down. Look, that's a shoulder, head, and shoulder. I'm out for right now. If I see something different, I'll change the story. But right now, I'm not feeling it. All right, moving forward. That looks like it's going to dump. I mean, you have a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder with a double top M pattern. And you retested this line. That was the trend line. You retested it. I feel like this is fake, right? And then once you lose the 21 and you curve, you're likely dropping down to the 200 SMA. Just what happens over and over again. There we go. Now you're really happy I took that trade when I sold here, because this would have been playing games with my mind. See? So remember, we took out 1,000. I made like 280. And then I gave back like 200, 250 maybe. You know? So still up on the trade, not too bad. And again, now I know, like, stop trading Saturday nights. Like, let it, you know, or if you're gonna make it a big trade, and let it marinate. All right. FLOKI looks hot to me. I would be paying attention to FLOKI for a quick 69% gain. Memes are hot. FLOKI was a little bit behind the other memes. So it tells, you know, like, I knew about FLOKI for a long time, but a lot of people didn't. It tells me that, you know, some big money might be coming into FLOKI, and it may make 69% literally by tomorrow night. It could make some massive gains. Anyway, maybe it doesn't. I don't own any, so who cares, you know? But maybe you do. So maybe you care, right? Someone wanted to know where I think AGIX can likely go, right? 136 likely going to the target number 1 all the way up to 164. From there, we'll talk about it. I gave this trade right here with a stop loss and everything. Look, all you had to do now is move the stop loss to break even, and you're in a free trade. Shout out to anyone that may or may not have taken this trade out the flag to the upside for AGIX. Target is 163.83. Now, where do I see AGIX going? We did this the other day, and I really wanted it clipped out, and maybe my team did. But Sean, we have to have just a meeting. I went over the whole, I did this long, I think I did AGIX specifically, and I went over where the market cap could go, how big the market cap was, and all these intricate things that like move and change how the market cap, you know, and it was a pretty big deal. I think, you know, to remake it again would take me some time. I would love to get that clipped out and put out again and say, like, this is how we figure out, like, how do you know where an altcoin's going? It's really a guide to market cap projection is really what it is. All right. So singularity.net. I got in when look at the 777s, dude, every time I do something. So anyway, I got into this when it was a $300 million market cap. And I kept saying it's going to be hot. It's going to be one of the biggest coins. It had a lot of circulating supply out. It was the premier coin. Everybody, you know, it was the top of the range. It was hot. And when I looked at it, I figured it could be really big. What number coin is it? Number 1 in the mix of all the coins. Okay. It is number 68. So it's in the top 100. Top 100 coins are going to get a lot of love. They're going to get pumped pretty nicely. I believe we can get to an $10 trillion market cap. Let's say safely $8.5, $9 trillion market cap. If that's the case, then we have to look at, like, you know, where things could be. So I look at like a comparable coin. BNB was $1,200, right? At like let's see, at the height of the market was like April of 2021. So can't you go to historical snapshots and we go to April of 2021? Maybe things got higher, but I remember that being like a very big point, right? So did they put the year above you or below you? I didn't see at the beginning, so above us, all right. There's always a pattern. You got to find the pattern, right? So like May 2nd of 2021. And so Binance, oh no. XRP was 156. Bitcoin was 56,000. So we had come down by then. I'm trying to think, yeah, after the halving. When were we the absolute height of the market? Let's try like, I don't know. I can't remember because it was such a blur to me that whole time. Now, I mean, I could go back and pinpoint it. I thought we were up pretty big in February. 38,000 in 2021? The halving was 2020. So we already started dumping? Cardano, yeah. So here. I'm just showing you how we do a historical snapshot to kind of put this together. But give me a moment. Give me some time. Everyone's always like, you didn't do it yet. I'm out, right? I get it. We had the halving in May of 2020. Things were out of control by like December, right? I don't know what's going on with my brain right now. I'm having like I need to like look at the Bitcoin chart. I'm like not understanding. I'm like, wait, I don't know. I don't remember where price was at a certain time, you know? Look at USD on Coinbase. So we hit the high of March of 2021. Okay, yeah, it was well into August. Okay, so October of 2021. All right. I don't know why I forgot that. I guess because it's, you know, you get beat up so bad by that. But this is important for us to answer this question. And bear with me, we're going to answer this question. You're like, how long is it going to take to answer the question? It's going to take a while. That's how long. So this is more like it. We were getting to the all-time highs. I'll just look at an individual coin. Even easier. All-time high. So BNB. Its all-time high was November at $600. I would have sworn it went to like 1,000 though. You know? I swear I saw it at 1,000. For some reason, Coinbase doesn't always give the best all-time highs. I don't know why. Anyway, it says the market cap of this was at the height like $2 billion, right? And right now the market cap is like $2 billion. You see what I mean? It's like $2.5 billion. So the point is, the height of a coin in the last rally, I think is going to be overstated in this rally. They're going to burn. Oh, they burned FLOKI tokens 10 hours ago. It's also a bullish sign for FLOKI if they're burning tokens. All right? I don't know how much substantial it is, but, you know. So my whole thing is AGIX, I believe, can get to a pretty big market cap. And the market cap I see it getting to, I don't see why. Look at the volume of $469 million in one day. $1.7 billion. I don't see that. I don't see how it can't 10x to 17. And I believe a 20x. Like, why couldn't a 20x to $34 billion? Like, if these meme coins could get to $1 billion and AGIX, I just see AGIX doing numbers. But again, you never know. Anything is possible, right? But that's, you know, so this could go from 2. I see you could see a $40 AGIX. I really believe that. And you'd probably spit your coffee out right now, considering we're already up a 6x. We do a 20x from here, we're doing 120x. You get it? We do a 10x from here, we're doing a 60x. So this goes to $13. We 60x it from our 20 cent area, right? I mean, 5 times, yeah, I mean, more than that even. 5 times 3, that's 65x. So I believe we're going to make some massive gains here in this rally. Start neck, remember I looked at it at 180, 190. Not huge gains, but you know. And you want to see what's hot today too. Is a really quick way to just see what's going on in the last hour. Stacks just continues to rip faces off. The graph going up. Jasmine about to rip. Somebody said, we'll take a look at Jasmine. Render had a huge move. We called that pump. We showed you where it was going. Near had a huge move. I called the pump. Showed you where it was going. Gala, I'm in it. Airweave, we called the pump. Showed you where it was going. Axel, I kept telling you, never stops. Starknet, Optimism. I sold Optimism when it hit like, what, 6 or I think it went to some high, right? 5 something. What's the highest it's ever been right now? No, right there, 41. I sold half my Optimism for AI coin. It played out better. Oh, it dipped. That's why I saw it down here at like 450. People bought it in really amazingly well. So look, Optimism may go for another rally here. All these DeFi chains are getting a lot of love. Oh, wow, so look, Optimism broke out, and it's just going to continue right now. So it went sideways a little bit. And this says Optimism's about to just continue to rip faces off. I see it going to 644. From where it's at now, it's a 41% gain. Seems like a safe gain. You never know, but it seems like a safer gain. Giant market cap. You're not trading some meme. You know, it's a big deal here. So 644 on the radar for Optimism. Op, baby, op. Okay, moving forward, we're going to look at ANKR Protocol. I haven't looked at this coin in a while. I think yesterday someone asked me about it, but it had been a long time since we had even like really thought about it. I saw it just flagging out. I guess I projected this idea, like just project the flag, right? Flag's more sideways than we thought it would be. Remember those Nextel chirp phones? I had one of those. Chirp. It's giving me memories, this song now. The chirping memories. You know, it isn't a nice flag. It's consolidating nicely. Yeah, it's bullish to me as long as, you know, the whole market's bullish. So it's just, look at the probability of winning is very high. You know, people lose and they can't believe it, right? Stop would have to be below 4.2 though. You have no really support unless you can be very bold with the support here. But I do see ANKR going to 7.128. My next target for ANKR is 7.128 or 0.7028. Sorry, 0.24. Let's take a look at, someone wrote MJ or MV, or is it MI? I don't know what they're asking about here, this coin here. Me. I don't know what that is. PEPE on Sol, MUSE. PEPE, I mean, you want to see PEPE or you just want to see it on Solana? Go to Deck Screener, and you can see PEPE for Sol right here, right? Oh, did it just get a pair or something? Like it didn't have a PEPE pair? Is this the real PEPE? No, this isn't it. Sorry, this isn't it. Be careful. Or maybe there's a PEPE on Solana and this is it. Just be careful though. Like, you know what I mean? I'd rather not cover that. I really only want to cover the real PEPE, man. If that's okay. I don't want people getting like, you know. I guess there is a PEPE on Sol though that's pumping. It's got a $16 million market cap and it's up huge from where it was at 1 cent. Does look like it could continue to go, whatever it is, you know. So Bitcoin bounced off the 200 SMA. You see that? Got the double bottom here. Now could make an Adam and Eve double bottom. Could make some type of falling wedge. Is that all right? Is everything okay? Oh, you're saying, yeah. Thank you. Nice double bottom there for Bitcoin. You should get a chair and like sit there during the live. Get like a nice little chair, you know? I'll be done in like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm wrapping it up. Then I can wrap you up. Like a burrito. Bouncing off the 21-day moving average. Look, the last time we hit the 200 SMA, that was the perfect time to trade it, and we bounced. I could be bold and just say, hey, if you lose the 21, it's like you just want to be part of the next big rally, right? No one wants to miss out on Bitcoin's pumping. It's gonna pump and I'm gonna miss it. No. And that was a nice entry. We did technically break out. We're gonna revisit Bitcoin in a little while, all right, and see what I see. But possibly a bounce off this 200 SMA back to the top of the frame. That's a beautiful double bottom. This is supposed to break out just like so. 1, 2, length here, and Bitcoin should go to 69,700. That's what should that's basically a 68% chance that that's what's going to happen. Will it? We don't know. But that's what's likely going to happen for Bitcoin. Only time will tell, though. Someone asked about MUSE. It's on CoinEx, which usually means it's a very small coin. If it's only on CoinEx, it could do numbers. Wow, it was just at 14 and it boomed. I feel like someone asked me about this. Look at that. I'm just trying to tell you, Evan, this stuff is simple. The Adam and Eve double bottom with the flag, right? That's the cup and handle. Boom. Like this stuff is just, and then the weekly says this thing's going to blast. You got some resistance here, and then it seems like you got really nothing else. And then you go all the way back up to this high. The weekly says you could rip. If you believe in this coin, if you've gone through the project, if it speaks to you, the TA does suggest we could see some type of 3 crazy X to the upside. Again, you'll have some resistance to go through, but the bigger picture spells out a pretty big move. But you never know. Horse AI. I don't know if I can find this thing. You're probably joking with me right now. There's no horse AI. Horse guy AI. All right. Now that's a different story. All right. That changes everything. That just changed everything now. One's called Nay. Is this it? Wow. Tiny market cap, right? I do like the name, though. I think Horse Guy AI, I just think it can fly. It's funny, man. I'm into it, and I just heard it. You know, and so a bunch of people are going to be like, you know, silly like me. I don't take myself too seriously. You know, that's why I could trade a meme. People that take themselves way too seriously, they can't trade a meme. Then when people make boatloads of money off memes, they get pissed. But, you know, you just can't take yourself that seriously. Looks like it could go, it just looks like it could get busy. Again, I get tired with the meme. I'd rather just sit on, watch my Solana at 100 grand, turn into $1 million and walk away. Again, I know I could do crazy moves and maybe I could become a 100 millionaire. Maybe make $1 billion off one of these memes. Someone's done it, right? We've seen it happen. They turn $100 into like some of the, you know, like $100 into this. You never know, right? But me, I end up putting 500 to 1,000 in these things. So I get, you know what I mean? I got to be careful. Just how it is. But yeah, it looks like it could continue. It's very little, very small. I don't know if this is even the right thing on Matic, right? Because it's on QuickSwap. Possible inverted head and shoulder going to form now. Look. It did break off the 200 SMA exactly like it was supposed to. You're in the money now if you bought off the 200. It's just crazy how that plays out. Shootout back to, and look, bottom of the range, top of the range, back to the top of the range. I really should play the double bottom. It's just so beautiful. It's technically a cup and handle with a higher low almost too. Here, when you look at it, right? Might hold out for that right shoulder. It's crazy. This whole time, I'd still be like pretty close to some gains from the original entry, right? And that's when people say there is noise of the 1 minute. There is sometimes if you're on a bigger trade on a bigger time frame, playing with the 1 minute could be too much, you know. But sometimes if you don't see what the 1 minute gives you, you could miss out on taking gains before a big moving average gets hit, and you lose key levels. All right. Shout out to everybody here. Let's get to 1,000 likes. I know we can do it. 876. Just remind you, I watched a stream one time. Someone I really liked forgot to hit the like button. So if it's happened to me, then it's happened to you. Okay. Appreciate it. Shout out to the Cash Apps. You can Cash App me at Crypto Lifer. Appreciate everyone that did that. Super nice of you. I can see them trickling in through the email. Shout out to Levi Trickle. Considering I just said trickle. So weird. Number $1. Thank you. Aura Tamens for $20. Thank you. John Swizzle for $420. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the 3 super chats. 25 or Cash Apps. 25 for the $20. 25.20. Thank you. Appreciate that. Pretty cool. Very nice of you. Very, very nice. Okay, moving forward, Forge. Which someone says it's Bondly which I honestly, Bondly, I got into that project very early, got super excited, had the guy on my channel, and he ended up being pretty weird. So I don't know. Oracle AI, I mean, sounds like a great idea, right? Just put those two words together and you could win. It's not coming up as something I'm searching here. I'm not finding Oracle AI, my man. There it is. $6 million market cap. Is starting to get some buzz, I guess. So I never know if you're the one that just wants people to learn about it, so you're putting it on my channel. So that's why I'm really weary of these little coins. You know, not my cup of tea, really. Looks like it could, you know, they're gambles. Like, who knows what can happen? Like, yes, there's TA, but it depends on people knowing about it. That's all that matters, you know. So, and Bitcoin now struggling at 68,910. I opened another trade yet again? I thought I didn't. See, I didn't even remember I was in a trade. That's when you know you shouldn't be in a trade. Or maybe did I not refresh? No, I opened up another trade. I didn't even remember it. As long as we stay above the 200 today, I should win the trade, but we'll see. Only time will tell. I'll be honest, I'm a little traded out. I was looking at the charts for days on end, like I'm exhausted. You ever just want to let go? You're just like, The market never lets you. It's a relentless market. If you're watching everything, you're just watching it like a hawk. And the account just keeps going up and up and up and up. And positions just keep going up and up and up. And each week, every few weeks, they're up more and they're up more. And everything's going to plan every single time. It's just crazy. I'm fascinated. And I could put out 100 coins tonight. We could go through 1,000 charts. I could show you how to hit all day long, every single thing, and we will. I mean, we are. I'll tell you right now, Manta's going to be big. Manta's going to do a TIA. Again, you do your own research. One thing that I'm hot on right now is this Root network, all right? This thing, I put in $3,500. In 2 days, it turned into almost $6 grand. And this thing is out of control, all right? Root is booming, and I see Root going to 13. I am in Root. See, this is something I'm actually in. And you can see there, you got this kind of rising wedge, symmetrical ascending triangle here. And it broke out. And I see that even gets a bigger move to 16. This has a thing called the Superverse. Everyone's really hyped about it. It's pretty hyped. The Root network's got a lot of going. It's AI and Web3 gaming. Kind of has everything kind of sprinkled in. So I saw this cup and handle. I bought in right there, and this thing was gone. It was trending on token metrics, and the trifecta gave it a move, right? Last but not least, we'll look at OPUL. I remember when my buddy bought OPUL back in the day. And we talked about OPUL in this cup and handle. See, I talk about the coins when no one's talking about them. And I show you when to buy, and then everyone's like, oh, this is hot. Up 100%, I see it going further to 26 cents. Off of the cup and handle. I can't buy every cup and handle I post. I wish I could, but I just cannot. You know? We'll take a look at VMINT. A lot of times they've pumped already. You want to see these in the early morning if we can, you know. Yeah, see, gone. We talked about it. Someone asked about it on the stream, right? We put it out here in this flag up. And then from that flag, it's look at the things just go straight up now. You can do a 1 to 3x in 24 hours. That's what I said to my group. I was like, I guess just doing a 1 to 3x is a thing now, like in 20 hours. Like, so 2 to 4xing your money. I just thought it was funny, but like, so 2 to 4xing your money in 1 to 3 days is a thing now. Enjoy until we crash. And I wasn't trying to scare. I probably scared beginners. I wasn't trying to scare you guys, but I was just trying to say, like, is this truly sustainable? I've never seen anything like this. Like, pick a coin, name a coin. I gave you D1, DIONE, it hit the target. Like, every single flag that I posted. I didn't even look at UNIBOT recently. It's probably going to fly. You probably buy right here and sell it. It's just like, who knows? But I'm like, almost like just overwhelmed with the amount of coins that have pumped. Like, I'm happy, believe me. I'm just like, wow, like, really? You know, Vulcan Forge, you knew it was one of the premier coins in the game space at $3, and it was an easy 10 to 20x to back to 40, probably $80. And I still think the same about Vulcan Forge. If it ever dipped and you're into gaming and you want to make a safe 5x, I mean, do whatever you want. You'd have to, have to do your own research. But this is something I personally would do a nice 5x on, right? So this thing's booming. I mean, the falling wedge breaks out, double bottom. I showed you we should get to that bigger target. Should get to somewhere up in here. The double bottom should play out. Somewhere up in here. All right. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. That's the last thing I can leave you with here for Bitcoin. Watch that double bottom. Watch the resistance here. It's 69,176. We break above that. You can kind of almost look at like this is a flag, and this flag could break to the upside. We got saved by the 200 SMA once and twice here in the live stream. It's a really good sign suggesting that we could go further to the upside. You could also kind of pin this inside of this, and if it breaks back inside, then it's a bear trap back inside. Then you trade the flag exactly as the flag never left as the price never left the flag. So if you get back inside here, you got to flip this level. You could wait for us to break and do a retest anywhere above 69,176. All right. I'll be back tomorrow morning to talk about what happened to Bitcoin. What do I see happening? What do I believe or think will happen? Usually I don't do this because it's all about the charts. When I show up tomorrow morning, I wouldn't be surprised if we did some type of like spike tonight and then we're like somewhere here tomorrow morning. It'll be about 8 in the morning because I got a lot to do tomorrow. So it'll be about 10 hours from now. Oh, we're on the 1 minute. Oh, so this is going to be way. So about here when I'm back at 8 in the morning. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin's sitting like somewhere up in here. I can't tell you. You know, we could end up doing this too and then coming out. It's almost too hard to tell. And usually I can tell you, right? I'm like, this is what's going to happen. Let me do my whole analysis for you, and that's when I usually can figure it out. All right, guys. My brain's just like, I get tired on the weekends. I'm an old man. I'm 41. Just don't have it like I used to. You whippersnappers. You young little whippersnapper lifers. I'm sure there's lifers way older than me, too. I get it. But I'm coming into my own as an old man. 10 years from now, I'll be a 50-year-old man. I just can't believe that. That's so weird. I was just 28, and 10 years was 30. How am I going to be 50? Look at the 8-hour buy up there. The 8-day candle. Look at that 8-day. Nobody talks about that. The weekly sticker, but that's a huge wick on the 8-day. It's crazy, right? Why the 8-day so different than the... This is funny. Like, why would the 8-day look... I guess because it does add that one extra day. And if there was a nasty dump, then that day becomes part of the candle, right? So that's just why that 8-day has that move. So here we are on the 3-day chart. Again, I mean, this looks like a very bullish move, right? And it makes me want to just set the same trade I set up before, right? This is the trade that may be the money today, but it's the same trade I'd enter right now. Put my stop loss below that wick. Oh, risk to reward ratio is 2-to-1 though. I mean, my stop has to below that wick, this deep wick there, yeah. And so, like, this is and it was an 8-hour trade. The 8-hour time frame says we're about to lift off and get busy. So I'll go back. And you have to remember, too, when you're in the heat of the moment, you have to be like, well, what was I thinking in the first place, right? Now I got $1,000 behind me, too, which is cool. So I could risk that 1,000 in the trade in a bit. You know, that's the only thing I like about doing that. So I'm going to go to the 8-hour, which I specifically added late the other day. But maybe only on the USD pattern. But I would have sworn I did it here. Yeah, there it is. Sorry. So here's the trade right here. Oh, that one I was trying to go the whole length of this pole. Which may be a little crazy. Let's bring it to 86,000. But it does say that we go to 86K. That's what it says. I just do what the charts say. I don't like get in my head, right? Stop loss is 62,821. And $6,000, right? And I got to risk 0.1 is 600. I mean, it's a yeah, I can't do that's a 2-to-1. Hold on. 62821. It says it's a 283. I can't be below that secondary wick just like this. I can go up to 63828. Still is not my favorite. It's hold on, something's not right. $86,274 63. That says it's a 3-to-1 right now. You gotta move that right to price then. $86,274 63828. No, hold on. Yeah. It really needs to be like 6.4. It only really needs to be below this wick right there. That's all I need. 64495. .01 is 600. Times 4 is 2400. So I'm risking 2400 for about 6600. 72. It's still not the best. I don't know why I'm not getting. You know, I'm still on. Why I'm not. Why is it not playing out 3-1? So I don't understand right now. Like the pricing is pretty. Oh, it's saying I'm in at 105. That's why. No. Now it's like pretty much exact. It's a 3-2. These numbers aren't changing. Hold on. Oh, no. It did me like that. Last trade, it was a Bitcoin and a half on the trade. Now it's way smaller of a trade. I'll add to the trade if I feel it's $1,500. It's just late at night. I'm all traded out. I'm like, maybe I'll miss out on a pump, but my mom's just telling me like to give my brain a break. So that's my instinct. Maybe I miss out. I don't know. I mean, it tell me it's gonna pump though. 6 hour looks good. I just can't stand how I can't see my risk as well. Like, it's so annoying. That's 1,800 now I'm risking.
It's over. I'm taking you upstairs.
0.569 Bitcoin, $30,000 trade. We'll call it a day. $4 grand. That's good enough for me for now. Okay. It's over, says my wife. Everybody, I love you. She's saying it's over. She's taking me. She wants it. Not it. I mean, me. I mean, no. She's pregnant. We're just hugging each other. But I love you all. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let me jump into the chat and see what the chat's doing. Yeah, I can't do any more super chats, everyone. I appreciate them, though. I thank them all. Don't fall for it. Cake super chat lifer. I know it's a coin you like also. I did cake this morning. Just go look at the cake super chat from this morning. That'll be the same. All right. It's going to go all the way back to its all-time high at 44 and more. How's that? Done. Right, babe?
Yeah, that's good.
Right? Look, I said it was going to break out earlier this morning. The weekly looks great. It's headed up to $5. All right? Cup and handle to the upside. I'm Sammy Cup and Handy. Tight moving averages tell you this is very likely going to happen. But you do you. You got to make sure it fits your trading style and your education. Oh, no. You don't do that. I feel like... The man with the Bitcoin pocket square. And that's going to ruin my code. I don't want that.
It's over. You can leave your jacket there and your shirt.
Take it.
I'll take everything off of you.
Could you go hang up my jacket for me?
Yes, baby.
I'm so sweaty, man. After a long day at work. Look, oh, I forgot a button, man. What am I doing? What am I thinking? Nobody will know. Nobody will know. Nobody will know.
Nobody will know.
Only the 3,000, 5,000, 20,000 people. Don't drag that jacket like that. Treat that jacket like gold. And make sure you zipper it back in the coat, because I don't want to get in those little lint things. Yes, keep that one nice. It's a Bloomingdale's coat over here. That jacket cost me you an arm and a leg over here. All right, everybody, I'm out for the day. I appreciate you. God bless each and every one of you for being here. Stay strong. Stay ripped. Stay ready to go. Blessings on blessings. I feel like when I use too much lighting, that's what happens. See? There we go. We get that like strange feel. There we go. That's better off. We don't even need it. Yeah, I love that. You're like Mr. Rogers over here. Hurry up before she rips the shirt off. That's what you want, huh? Show us that muscle. I know. That's a calendar move there. I believe Cake will all-time high. I mean, there's some competitors now. It may not be the same, but everybody, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Blessings on blessings, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early. 8 a.m., everyone. Don't play games. Get a good night's sleep so we can crush it again tomorrow and make gains, baby.